Yo guys, what is going on? I'm pretty sure you guys know exactly what I'm going to talk about in this video, but basically it's about the 7th character slot, dude. I am so pissed off at kingsisle because of they did this, right? The problem is though, like, I wouldn't even make this video if there were actually like other things that were good in this update. Like, this update literally like didn't even introduce anything that was good at all. Like, I don't care, like, especially me as an individual, I don't know, like, the community probably does care, to be honest, but me as an individual, I don't give a shit about the graphic updates. Like, I'm sorry to say that, but I couldn't care less about them, you know? At the end of the day, I was expecting kingsisle to introduce features that most of the community were expecting. If you go on Reddit, if you go on Wizard 101 Central, if you literally go on YouTube and just type up Wizard 101, there are hundreds of videos telling them what we want. Like, and the 3 things that I feel like were most necessary to implement into the game were pet reroll, which is where you basically, you know, reroll a talent that you don't want, basically, and it gives you something else. Gear trading, so let's say you're farming Darkmoor, you get a piece of fire gear that you already have. Instead of trashing it, you can just give it to, you know, a friend who's fire who needs it. And passive mode, when you're walking over mobs, like when you finish a duel, you know how you go into like that ghost form where you can't get pulled? Like, I was expecting that. All of these updates implemented into the game in this update. Like, this is just something that I feel like was a no-brainer. Like, it's something that was like, yo, kingsisle, they've probably seen all these people basically begging at this point for these 3 things. And I've seen a comment on my video saying that, oh, these are just things that you want. These are things that you go on any Reddit board and that it's just what they want. Yes, at the end of the day, of course it's what I want. It's not just what I want, it's also what the entire community wants. If you go and ask anyone, basically if you go and ask every single player what they wanted from this update, something you would come to see was that the most 2 answers would have been pet reroll or a new dungeon. Like, it's just a no-brainer. Like, I was expecting so much more from this update, but instead, we got this special thing, this amazing thing, this absolutely amazing, I can't even sell this anymore, to be honest, it's so bad, this insane 18,000 crown elixir that gives you a 7 character slot. Who in their right mind thinks that this is a good purchase? If you are honestly sitting there thinking that this 18,000 crown elixir is worth $50 for a 7th character slot, that, by the way, you can literally just create a new account, get 6 characters for $14 a month, and you get your main account, you get your membership cheaper on your main account. I can't see the logic behind anyone who would buy this elixir. I don't know what to say at kingsisle, dude. It's hilarious. They are failing so hard at this update. I don't see why. Also, dude, at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. I want people to understand that. You know, people are gonna think that the 18,000 crown character slot is good. And if you say that, just want to say, dude, it's my opinion, but you're a fucking idiot. Like, there's just no way, and there's just no way anybody in their right mind would honestly sit there and think that this is good. You have to, like, literally, to the YouTubers who are saying that this is good, I'm honestly sitting here thinking that, you know, maybe they're getting, like, paid to say this. Like, I don't understand. Dude, obviously I'm joking about that, by the way. But, come on, there's just no way this is good elixir. It's so funny, dude. I can't even make this video without laughing. Like, you can literally create a new account, get your main account membership for $7, and, like, basically get a discount on your main account membership when you link your accounts, and get 6 characters, and on top of that, you can use your main account at the same time that you can as your secondary account. I mean, there's so much more benefits. Yes, of course it does end up being more expensive in the long run, but at the end of the day, to anyone who works for their money, chances are you make more than $15 a month. Like, you can support an account on Wizard 101, especially if you enjoy the game. If you enjoy the game enough to buy 18,000 crowns for $50, then honestly, you probably enjoy the game enough to pay $14 a month for 2 accounts membership. Like, I don't understand, dude. Like, if I ever want a 7th character slot, this elixir I will literally do the pleasure, like I will take pleasure in shoving it up someone at kingsisle's ass. Like literally, I will go to kingsisle, I'll get an elixir, whatever, dude. If they give me the recipe for this elixir, and I'll make it, you know, I'll catch a flight to Texas, I'll go to the HQ, and I'll, you know, whatever, dude. I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, I can't see why anyone in their right mind would buy this elixir. It is so funny to me that kingsisle honestly thinks that this is a good addition to the game. What's like, what the hell? You can't actually be serious, dude. It's just so funny. Like, if you think about it, who's gonna spend $50 on an elixir that you can literally get for like $15 a month? Like an extra $7, and you can get six extra character slots. You can use both accounts at the same time. And here's a spoiler alert: you don't have to support a company that is clearly just greedy. Like, at the end of the day, any YouTuber who honestly is out there saying that, oh, this is worth it, dude, you should definitely purchase this elixir because it's, you know, worth it. Like, there are more, like, I watched Awesome the Source earlier this morning, and he actually said that, like, there are more pros and cons. First things first, love Awesome the Source, amazing YouTuber, but how is there more pros and cons in buying this elixir? The only pro is that once you purchase the elixir, you don't have to worry about any more payments, whatever. But at the end of the day, you're not getting 6 character slots. You can't use characters that you already have on this account at the same time as you are on your new account that you could create if you wanted a 7th character. And guess what? It ends up being cheaper month to month. Why do you think people go on phone plans? Because they don't have the money to purchase, you know, a $1,500 phone in just one purchase. You know, they have the money in the long run because then they're getting like $300, maybe $400 a week, and they have the money in the long run to buy a phone plan every month. But they don't have $1,500 to buy a phone in the first place. And I'm not gonna lie right now, I'm pretty sure the kingsisle, like, community as a whole, you know, don't have collectively, like, I'm talking about everyone together. Like, if you calculated everyone's spending on this game, I'm almost certain that people would tell you that they'd rather spend $15 a month than 18,000 crowns in one purchase. It is just hilarious to me. No, it's not worth it. If you buy this, you are insane. You are so insane. Like, I can't see a reason at all why this would, if anybody in their right mind will purchase this. Like, dude, I know I went off on people in this video, but yeah, it's not worth it. Don't buy it. Like, 100% do not buy this elixir. It's terrible. Anyway, see you guys later. Oh, also, one more thing. Just because I have a differing opinion from, like, basically most YouTubers, I feel like I'm the only YouTuber that's, like, standing up for the community and saying that we don't want to spend 18,000 pounds on this elixir. But yeah, most YouTubers who are saying that this is worth it, I just want to tell you guys that I don't hate you guys. Like, I just have a differing opinion, right? Obviously, if you like the elixir, I'm not gonna hate you. It's your opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion at the end of the day. Just because you have a differing opinion from me, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna hate you. Of course I'm gonna hear you out. I'm gonna understand where you're coming from, and I'm gonna try to see it from your point of view. But my opinion, of course, is that this is not worth it. Love you, Awesome the Source. Love you, Blaze Lifehammer. Love all these YouTubers that are actually saying that it's worth it. You know, I just don't like their opinion on this elixir. So yeah, see you guys later.